Good morning, everyone. Hi. I need to speak on this topic, justice for Mohbad. Um, I just watched or will I say I watched the interview Wunmi, the late wife, the wife of the late Mohbad, did with Chudi, and that interview must have been staged. To be honest, I don't know. I don't just nothing about that interview that come across like it was an honest interview. Yeah, this woman was just busy talking about how her child was being bullied. Not saying that it's a good thing for a child to be bullied. I've never supported anybody or any movement or anything to do with bullying an innocent child. As far as I'm concerned, the child is very innocent. But I was thinking that if you had over an hour interview with Trudy, you would have focused more on why or what killed your husband. That would have been a topic. That would have been one of the major things, one of the main things you'd have said in that interview. For somebody that is actually fighting for justice for the husband. That is what I was thinking you would have done in that interview. But everything you were saying in that interview is just about you, your child, how you want to deny the late Mohbad's dad access to his means of livelihood. And I'm thinking, why would you even think that? Why would that even cross your mind? Why would you want to stop his means of livelihood? Why would you want to do that? Why would you want to do this? Was a man that single-handedly raised his kids. This was a man that raised that boy, did carpentry to pay this boy's fees through school. What would even give you the mind as a woman to want to do anything to stop that man's means of livelihood? And the DNA, why are you not, lying that the reason why you didn't want to do the DNA is because you don't want to, because the man has said so many things against you. So if you go behind and do the DNA, it might cause riot, or it might cause more hassles or trouble for you. Girl, if you are clear, if you're sure for you that Liam is late Mohbad's son, you will walk tall to any hospital, reputable hospital in Nigeria, and do a DNA and put it out for all the people that are accusing you, all the people that have lied against you. Shame the devil. Shame anybody who is saying anything contrary against your child's DNA. That is the right thing to do. That is the right thing to do. You don't need all this formality. It's just for you because you have a lot to hide. That's why you're doing all this formality. Because from the get-go, when this rumor started, when the world started talking about this whole DNA thing, you would have walked to any hospital boldly, and you will have reputable hospital, and you will have done your DNA, even put everybody on a live thing, and show the world that you're honest. That would have cleared your name long time. The world would have been fighting for you. Everybody would have been rooting for you. Even the late Mohbad's dad will not even have the mouth to come out and say anything against you. But since over a year, almost 2 years now, you've been going up and down, making up stories, perambulating, all kinds of nonsense. Now, all this time your husband died, you've not come out to make any statement. For somebody who truly loved this man, as you claim, the husband of your youth, all this time you haven't come out to make any statement, just for you to come and do over an hour interview with Chudi, and you were just blabbing. You couldn't say specifically, you couldn't tell us what actually happened to late Mohbad. You couldn't tell us anything. Talking about, it's a fight between Liam and the granddad, property. Who cares about property? I know you care a big deal about property, but the world wants to know what happened the last few hours Mohbad died, before he died. What happened? Who killed him? That's what the world wants to know. You haven't told us anything. Let's just be clear, so you know that that interview to me is pointless. And Trudy, please, next time when you want to do interview, ask questions. Because it's just, this is just like you guys just, you know, did, I don't know how to do, just, this is more like a skit to me, not an interview, a joke. I'm sure you of all people truly know what the world want, the questions the world wants you to ask, and you put Wunmi on an interview for over an hour, and you couldn't ask her reasonable questions. If Mohbad was your brother, truly, you will sit, you have an hour to talk to the wife, and you ask her these questions you ask Wunmi in this interview. Yeah, I'm not going to waste my money to go and listen to that rubbish interview, because it's a waste of money. Rubbish.